Hakkad, they got a sound bite. It goes, I'm way worse. But the scriptures say wax worse.
Wow.
See, they don't think like that.
Reprobates.
They don't think like that, bro.
Wow.
What were we reading?
Ezekiel 34.
Let's get back into that.
Okay.
We'll see what we can get from this. You know what's crazy? I be having issues with my laptop. You know what I mean? It's almost like you gotta pre-record it.
Right.
Like almost pre-record, then upload.
Take it back to the old days.
Yeah.
Back in Ezekiel 34 and verse 3, it reads, "Ye eat the fat, and ye clothe you with the wool. Ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock."
They're not feeding the sheep the word. They're not feeding them edification. They're feeding them confusion. You know, here it is, you're not even that diligent, and then now you come out to say all nations can be saved. That's why it says seek your own salvation. That's why it says grievous wolves. That's a major stumbling block that these guys just been set up to do. That's a major stumbling block. You know, and if you're not of the elect, you're going to get tripped up by it. You're going to get tripped up. We can actually read the parable in Mark 4. My bad. But you're going to get tripped up by all nations can be saved, multiple wives. Like there's none. If you notice, all these camps that are outside of Great Millstone are the ones spreading the most confusion.
Yep.
You know?
And
first it's get you some fringes, nigga. Then it's get you a black woman. And now Gentiles can be saved. Buy the merchandise. You selling books that say salvation's. What's gonna happen to your kids?
Bro.
What about your household?
Bro.
If you really think about that. Because whatever it is you're teaching, that's now going to your babies. And now, because you see he'll put his kids into some of his videos. So now, are you teaching even your own babies?
Bro. See, man? And let's not forget about Ezekiel 9 and 4. In verse 5, it says, slay ye utterly old and young.
Having sound doctrine is being a living sacrifice. You know, you don't think that we don't battle demons? Because Deacon Akas said for years he believed that salvation for other nations. Wow. So he never rebuked that demon. We rebuke demons daily, man.
Yep.
All right, we rebuke demons daily.
Yeah.
Soon as I wake up, bro, it's a demon there waiting, talking some shit. I said, damn, I just got up to relieve myself. It's 4 a.m. Demon just all in your I gotta put videos on sometimes just to block out demonic thoughts. So these guys, they can't handle the battle. Yep. The Lord said, I chose you in the furnace of affliction. So we're being afflicted to show the Lord that we're serving him. That's why we have to go through things to showcase where we're at. You can't tell me this ain't bulletproof until you shoot it.
Ezekiel 34 and verse 4. The diseased have ye not strengthened.
Jake is jacked up, man.
Yeah, bro.
Jake is just Jake out here through.
Yeah.
I seen an older Jake woman last night. I was telling y'all brothers. And I said, you all right? She said, I'm homeless. I couldn't do nothing for her. So I bought her some water and some jerky. But like, what else? But my point is, our people are so through, they need mercy.
Yeah.
They don't need to be told other nations can make it. They ain't make it yet.
Right.
Damn, that made me mad, bro.
Real.
We ain't even make it yet.
Real.
We ain't even make it yet to let a bit of leniency on an Elamite servant.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, even King Solomon had Hiram. Like, it's not like we're just going to be beating you. What about our concubines? They could be in chains.
Right.
Right.
The fuck?
You gonna have a pregnant woman in chains.
They don't got it up here. They don't got it in the spirit. They can't see how to operate a kingdom according to the scriptures with prophecy being fulfilled. Because they're not the guys, bro.
Yep.
They don't know how to rule. That's why, like, with the whole grape, you just think someone's just, shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Like, we're telling you.
Yeah.
We're telling you when certain things happen, this is how it's got to get handled.
Yeah. Well, let's not forget that we're talking about guys, Deacon Nakar in particular, that he believes after 1,000 years in the kingdom that we're gonna go back in slavery.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Or die.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
But oh yeah, then Hassan, they teach Magog's gonna rise up.
Yep.
But then we're gonna make people of that land bury bodies. So all of a sudden, they're gonna stop burying bodies and then rise up against us and our new bodies, and then they're gonna think to fight against this.
That's not in the scriptures. That's not part of prophecy. Come on, man.
Guys are crazy.
Back in Ezekiel 34, verse 4,
The Lord's gonna judge them. You got it.
it says the diseased. Who's the diseased?
Jake. That's why we need the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, you yell and say, "Get you some fringes, nigga." And if I'm not mistaken, you know, someone that was there that day, they're not here no more. So you have men in your camp that ain't here. It's not my business to say, but my point is that's a bad leadership. It says, "Know the state that I fly." Don't I ask y'all, brother? I'm like, "You all right?
Yeah.
You good, bro?" Like, cause I could see at times someone could feel uncomfortable asking a question, but you got to. You all right, bro?
Yeah.
Cause out in this world, ain't nobody fucking checking on us, man. They're hoping we fuck up. It's like a female. They hoping you're not consistent. They're hoping on your downfall. Mm-hmm. Here's where we uplifting one another, being examples, being better. And you guys are over there just running through our people, man. Mm-hmm. No, that's why Yahushua said, "You're of your father the devil." You know? You niggas are overly horny. You see a silly woman, got her ass.
Yeah.
Got your ass.
Just like with Eli's two wicked sons.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, they was popping the women too. Hey sis, what you here for, sis? Huh?
Come on, man. And it says, neither have ye healed that which was sick.
Because they don't got the gospel.
Yep.
This nigga Allegay, he told one of his congregants that they could listen to heavy metal. Bro, those got demons on them.
Hell yeah, bro.
Because you got to know what's evil for you.
Yeah.
There's certain things that I don't indulge in all the time because it could be evil.
Yeah.
You got to know your limits, you know? You got to know your limits. Like, nah, bro, I can't go to vacation in South America.
Right.
Because I'm, you know what I'm saying?
You might not come back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Real, man.
Them Jake women. Now you, I'm going to do a lesson tomorrow. Because you get caught up in it. Mm-hmm. You know, the women, the party, the love. Your ass get turned out, man. So you got to be like, nah, I'm going to just stay in tonight. You got to know what's wicked for you, what's evil. So you're not complicating your walk, man.
Yeah. Yep. And it reads, it says, neither have ye bound up that which was broken.
See? So they're not even fixing Jake. They're not even fixing Jake. They're really looking for broken Jakes to use to their advantage.
Yep.
When IUIC revamped themselves out here in Rochester, that fucking sellout group, all right? Prove me wrong and I'll repent. When they were out here giving out water and drinks, I thought it was a different Israelite camp. And I was legitimately thirsty. So I stopped to go and speak to them. And I was like, oh man, y'all in Rochester. I was generally like, oh, y'all in Rochester. So I went to Shalom to Jake. And it was like the get out situation. Like he grabbed, you know, it was like, he was like, there was nobody there.
Damn. Out.
I was like, yo, you all right? And then this fucking tall ass false prophet, this nigga said, what you doing around our sisters? I said, I didn't go to the sisters. I said I was in order. I went to the brother just to introduce. So the spirit I had confounded him real quick.
Yeah.
Like, what? And then he tried to take the picture of my license plate. I was like, y'all niggas are fucking demons, man. Because I didn't know it was IUIC. If I would have known that, I would have just kept, I just thought it was like, oh, there's another Israelite group out here. You know? Y'all just pop up anytime the federal government sends you a check. Just like the other group that out here. This weird ass SOW.
Yeah.
And you got and I'm just gonna say it this way, you got a bunch of bitches up in there. Giving precepts. Y'all niggas, bro, majority of Jake ain't of the elect. That's why y'all act the way you do. That's why you talk the way you do, teach the way you do, because you ain't the elect, man. So all you're doing is wasting your own time and deceiving yourselves, man. Majority of you Israelites are just deceiving yourselves. So you could think gain is godliness. You could think multiple wives mean the Lord is with you till all you fucking die, man.
That's right. That's right. And it reads, Ezekiel 34 and verse 4, it says, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away.
Nope. You ain't on this chart? You ain't on this chart?
Right.
I literally watched that little fucking Hobbit Hakah turn people away because they're not on the chart. You idiot. Do you know even Levites couldn't prove that they were Levites when we got the decree to return back to Jerusalem in the time of King Cyrus and Ezra and Nehemiah? Oh, you know that? Don't it say the Spirit bears witness with our spirit? Fuck you gonna tell us that we ain't Israelites?
And it reads, it says, neither have you sought.
And that's why them niggas called y'all mamzers, Alazar and Hakah on Belial Street, and you ended up physically fighting other Israelites from Fopi.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That we got in a physical altercation.
Because he called you a mamzer.
And it was at night. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
A so-called unity camp.
Yep.
And it says, Ezekiel 34 and verse 4, neither have you sought that which was lost.
Nope, because they ain't on the chart. Then you got this, we know he's a Jake, but Kataza from ISBK, he told a Jake that he's not an Israelite because he's from Nigeria.
Wow.
But your fucking Edomite looking ass is an Israelite. Because you sound niggerish.
Come on, man.
Yeah, the word today is hate. I fucking hate you niggas, man. I'm offended by y'all.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell this lost soul, because he's from Nigeria, he's not an Israelite, but you look like an Edomite and you get a pass. Now we know you are Jake, but what's the logic in that?
Right. Come on, man.
It said during the diaspora, John, what's that, John 7 and 35, where he go to disperse among the Gentiles?
Yep.
So during the diaspora of 70 AD, it's recorded that over 1 million plus Jews fled specifically to Africa. And at that, the West Coast.
Yep.
But now in 2025, a so-called black man that tells you he's from Nigeria or the West Coast, he's a Hamite.
Come on, man.
That's what the Lord has a controversy in the land. This is why the Lord has a controversy, man.
Man. And it reads, Ezekiel 34 verse 4, it says, neither have you sought that which was lost.
Nope, they don't seek. They'll pat you down.
Yep.
They demand from you. And you know, you gotta realize this is Yahweh Shai's sheep, bro. You know? Like last night with the Jake woman, a predator would have took her.
Yeah.
Like Buffalo Bill or something, a predator would have took that woman. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, this is a poor Jake. I'm like, at least I give you some food or a jerk, you know, what can I give? You know? But my point is, that's how these guys are operating, man. Fucking demons and devils. Yeah. That's why this is the third time Yahweh Shai said, ye of your father the devil, man. You niggas are devils.
Yeah.
And when I heard Hassad speaking last night, I said, that's Satan. That's Satan speaking, man.
And it reads, it says,
you gotta throw some garlic on that nigga. And these are the same niggas that said, horseradish, it's too spicy.
I was just thinking that earlier.
Well, that's the spirit.
Exactly.
Niggas ate arugula as a bitter herb. Arugula?
That's not bitter. And it says,
it's a bitter herb, but it ain't bitter.
It's not right. It can be right because it's classified as, bitter herbs, but it's not bitter. It says, but with force and with cruelty.
See? Beating them up, cruel, talking shit, you know? Jake is wicked. And then if you can't do nothing for them, you know what I mean? Like, then they you don't matter to them, you know? That's
crazy.
This is the reality we're in. This is the reality. So for some of you brothers and sisters that may not be able to go to camps, that's the Lord protecting you. And then you can watch Great Millstone right from wherever you're at in Babylon. You can watch the videos and get edified and be protected from wicked niggas, man.
For free, though. We're not charging you, you know? Remember that one time when Deacon Nakai was charging Jake for a fucking Hebrew name?
No, that was Ariella.
Oh, excuse me, Ariella.
That faggot.
The water, you know?
I'm expressing my freedom of speech. That nigga's a faggot, man.
Yeah, bro.
Remember Joker? He said, I can tell, Squealer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We could tell, nigga, you gay.
Yeah.
That nigga grew up around too many sisters.
Yep.
You gotta watch niggas like that, man.
And it reads, it says, with cruelty have you ruled them.
And I said it, prove me wrong. That's the spirit I'm in now. Everything that we're saying now in a matter of judgment, prove us wrong. Nigga, y'all niggas on trial, man. You always want to push the law on people, you know? Now I'm gonna go into the law and find scriptures to cut the salvation for every nation doctrine. Because you know what this bitch said, Ariella? Can we get Deuteronomy 20? Matter of fact, let's go into the law, all right? Let's go on, because we're priests too. But Ariella said, it says that if a nation will go peaceably, some bullshit, like pretty much, you know, you won't judge them.
Right.
But what's the law about if we see a beautiful ass woman from a city we take? You know?
Start, brother.
Start right at 1.
Okay.
You could start at 8, but just start at 1 until evil eat cuts the feed again. Oh, and it's a feed. Feed my sheep. So we're on a feed to feed you. Not to tell you about how I put a couple words together and put my punk ass face on this cover and you to download my mixtape. Okay? When we go live, it's for edification. Because it also says, everything edify not. We're here to edify. We're not here to gossip. That's because a lot of their videos, they get all these 20, 30,000 because Jake just want to fucking hear Jerry Springer shit.
Yeah.
That's what you niggas want. He said, what these niggas want? They want drama.
They want to be entertained.
They want drama. They want to hear a Hebrew Israelite woman with a precept and a fucking deceiving soft voice.
Yep.
You know? Keep going.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 1. When thou goest out to battle against thy enemies and seest horses and chariots and a people more than thou, be not afraid of them.
Nope.
For the Lord thy power is with thee, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
See how the Lord, he's constantly building us up? Don't be afraid of, I don't care how many they got. That don't mean shit to me. Excuse me, you know I'm saying in an American term.
Yeah.
But that don't mean nothing. It says the nations are a drop as a bucket, but you say now they could be saved. So now the Lord is gonna save that. Don't drop the cake.
Right.
Now the Lord gonna save the drops of buckets. It says these heathens have always been refuted as nothing, but now in 2025, fucking Hamernaeus and Japhira, what were those two wicked Jakes that messed with Paul? Hananias, Hananias and Japhira.
I gotta look it up again. But yeah.
You always got some demon duo, you know?
Yep.
Verse 2. And it shall be, when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people.
Oh, what's Deacon gonna do? Yep. Because he's the priest now, right? Let's see. Is it gonna say, if we go and they accept Jesus, they're good? No, it don't say that. Keep going.
Verse 3. And shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint, fear not, and do not tremble.
It don't say search through and look whoever believes. That's a law of when we go to war with another nation. That's a law right there. But they're literally Christians now.
Yeah.
Because Vocab said, we're going to download this PDF because they made a 200 and something slide proving that these nations can be saved. So now, Vocab alone says, we're going to download it and use some of it.
Wow.
So these niggas are given a key to the back door of the temple, if you will.
Damn, bro.
But what it comes down to is understanding. They don't have understanding. Keep going.
Neither be ye terrified because of them.
Oh, and then Obadiah cuts it completely. Okay, if we get Edomite concubines, guess what? Whether she had our kids or our sons or daughters or not, her ass is still gonna burn with that nation. She's gonna burn with that nation still. Love you, baby. You gotta go. You know? You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 4. For the Lord your power is he that goeth with you.
Yep.
To fight for you against your enemies, to save you.
And they're all our enemies. They're all our enemies. Okay? Because did not men of the Lord have to suffer captivity with the wicked portions of the Lord's people?
Yep.
Didn't our king go into slavery too?
Yep.
But now all of a sudden a heathen can get a better opportunity than a Jake. It said, are ye all together that shall not go unpunished?
Right.
That's exactly what heathens want. Like King Agag, was it? from Amalek?
Yep.
Surely death has passed me, and his ass got fucking hewed down by a sacrifice sword. Because you niggas are in the spirit of Saul.
Yep. The house of Saul.
House of Saul. Of course the house of Saul is going to spare an Edomite. And look at what happened to Saul. When Saul tried to spare an Edomite, what happened to him? Keep going.
Verse 5, and the officers shall speak unto the people, saying, what man is there that has built a new house and has not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house.
And that's why those Jakes in the time of Yahushua were saying that. I got land. So they were using the law to try to not do the ministry.
Right.
So you got guys that will actually use getting land, house, wives as an excuse to not be doing the work.
Yeah.
That's a scary thing. When I've witnessed all those examples try to stop me from doing the work, you know? You don't think the Lord, Satan, ain't allowed to use women against us too?
Yeah.
You don't think women, we should get married?
Yeah.
What's that gonna do? What the fuck's that gonna do? Obviously, I'm not gonna say it like that, but what's that gonna do in the real world?
Right. Nothing. Prophecy's still gonna manifest regardless. You know? It's not the kingdom yet.
Keep going. In this world, they really hate us because we serve the Lord. If we was amongst these people, they got another one. But it's because we stand firm. That's why our circles are small, you know? Which is a good thing. Keep going.
Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man dedicated. Verse 6, and what man is he that has planted a vineyard and has not yet eaten?
So Jake
of it?
used this why not to go to camp.
Wow.
They're using these laws right here not to, because verse 8 is where it kicks in. But Jake will be using this, and then you got Jakes around him that allow it because the law says so. Man, we supposed to be out here. It said in season, out of season. We supposed to be out here. Because it says in thy security you'll be destroyed.
Yep. Right.
Keep going.
Let him also go and return unto his house.
I hope Christians flood Genesis organization repenting and trying to join their camp.
Right. Right.
Shut up, Edomite.
Kiss my boot, white boy.
Kiss my boot, white boy. You coward. That shit was funny, bro. Keep going.
Let him also go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man eat of it. And what man is there that has betrothed a wife and has not taken her?
Just see how they use the law to not believe in Yahushua? That's why Yahushua also said, let the dead bury the dead. Keep going.
Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man take her. Verse 8, and the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house.
So if you afraid, don't go to camp. You know, if you got demons on you, don't go to camp, man. Stay away. That's why it said, don't give the sacrifice of fools. You know? But keep going. I wanna get the part with the what we say to the heathen. Do we say believing in Jesus? So basically they're trying to push like a early Spaniard doctrine. Remember, like you believe in Jesus, you'll be delivered. Keep going, brother.
And let him go and return unto his house,
Oh, yep.
lest his brethren's heart faint,
Yep.
as well as his heart.
Keep going.
And it shall be when the officers have made an end of speaking unto the people,
Us, the Israelites.
that they shall make captains of the armies to lead the people.
Keep going.
When thou comest nigh unto a city to fight against it, then proclaim peace unto it.
Yep, which is lawful. We can proclaim peace, meaning, hey, y'all gonna open up and lay down, or are you gonna fight? Watch.
Just like Joshua.
Exactly. Watch. Keep reading.
And it shall be
Like Esau, he come out with your hands up.
yeah.
If not, everything's getting laid down.
Yeah.
That don't mean that you're gonna get. That means you get salvation now,
Right.
because you came out with your hands up. You don't got to do no time now.
Still gotta go to jail.
You still got to go to jail. You want to go to jail, you want to go home. Keep going.
And it shall be, if it make the answer of peace and open unto thee, then it shall be that all the people that is founded thereon shall be tributaries unto
Slaves.
thee.
They'll be slaves.
Yep.
That's their salvation. They'll be spared for servitude.
Yep.
The fuck? How does that equate to salvation? That's what I'm saying. That's a weird argument that they've opened up, and those are signs of taking the bag. Because it's like, where is this coming from, bro? No one said that certain heathens will have a different position than the other heathens of their nation. You know?
Mm-hmm. We'll put. All right. Got one.
All right, keep reading.
Shall be tributaries unto thee, and they shall serve thee.
And they shall what?
And they shall serve thee.
Boom, slaves. Now hold that. What you got, brother?
Isaiah 14.
But here comes Hassad, like the nigga from Birth of a Nation,
Oh man.
the house nigga.
Yep.
You know? That's a house nigga spirit. That's a sellout spirit.
Yep. Isaiah 14:1. It says.
They acting like the bitch from He Got Game.
Right.
Remember the chick that was used to set up Jesus to receive endorsements and shit? And he was popping her, and she was getting popped by another dude
Yeah.
and being used to get him. So who's using y'all, man? Because that ain't Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai's not over there. Maybe Christ.
Right. The white man's over there.
Yeah, the white
The
meat.
devil. The
Yep.
devil.
The devil. Your daddy. Your daddy, the devil.
Devil.
Yahweh Shai said, ye of your father, the devil.
Oh yeah, I just. Yeah,
So we found out Hassad's daddy's an Edomite
Yep.
in the spirit.
Let me crazy speak as a man. That nigga was a terror.
Yeah. Well, he is terrible.
Yeah. Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel,
Yep.
and set them in their own land.
We finally get our own land. You know, we ain't just crammed up amongst Esau. I got some wicked ass Edomite neighbors, man.
Oh my goodness.
I got
bro.
some fucking demon. I've always had demon Edomite neighbors. So now, because of Hakka's teaching, now I'm gonna go down and ask him if he believes in Jesus.
Get outta here, man.
So you hear the logic in that shit? You know?
Come on. And it reads, and the strangers.
Which is us. We're the strangers. But they used that and said those strangers are the Israelites. But that's why there's laws pertaining to a stranger, because we were strangers like we were strangers in Egypt. Keep going.
And the strangers shall be joined with them,
And if that's strange to you, wait till you see the strangeness of our salvation.
and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And that's what we're doing. We're cleaving to Jacob right now. We're cleaving to the house, which is the house of David, turning the children to the fathers. We're those children
That's right.
that came up as black or brown or native, you know, or American. And then the Lord awoke us to who our true nationality is.
That's right.
Keep
It
going.
says that we were strangers to our commonwealth.
And then you'll have, and guess what? I got a cut for the dagger, man. Anytime they try to use any Gentile scripture that's saying the nations, just go to Revelation 7. Nations, kindred, and tongues.
Yep.
Those are all Israelites, because the word kindred goes into descending from one of the 12 tribes of Jacob.
Yep.
So it cuts them. They're cut. Okay?
Yep. That's right.
And those are strangers. Because when we come down, we're going to do a mass conversion of Israelites. Okay? When we come down, the elect land in South America. A lot of Israelite men, women, and children are going to believe, or they'll be put to death. You know? That's why, brothers, we're going to get all our wives and concubines soon, man. You know? Fuck all that Riz. I got to sit here across the table to this fucking mildly obese bitch with 3 kids and 2 crazy baby daddies. So I get a fucking rock off? Get the fuck out of here, man. That shit makes me mad.
Hell no.
Fuck out of here.
And it reads.
Now, I'm not discrediting any single mothers that are of the elect. But I'm talking about this standard American woman that is at our reach. You know? No, we waiting to come down in new glorious bodies, and then in the day of our power, that's when they'll be willing. You know?
And it reads, verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Boom.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
And that's national. You're not gonna run through Edomites to find the one slave master that had your grandma.
Right.
The whole bunch, you know? Because that's Jake now. One thing happens to a Jake, he don't look at the whole nation's being affected.
Right.
Or one problem with an Edomite, he don't look at that the whole nation of Esau is the issue. And these white women don't like us either, man. Them bitches are evil too.
Yep.
You know? I be seeing you evil ass fucking white women. And lately, I've noticed every time I be like moving through Esau, they give me this look like, is this the nigga that's gonna rob me? I'm like, bitch, I'm just trying to get some chicken. But the way they be looking in these last days is they look at us as a threat, man.
Uh-huh.
So fuck you. But
they think we're a threat now. Wait till the kingdom.
Wait till we become a new threshing instrument.
That's right. Jeremiah 16 said that we're gonna be fishers of men, but then we're gonna be hunters. You know. And
then there will be a running joke in the kingdom for Hassad. Before we judge an Edomite, we're gonna say no. We're gonna save him for later. For later.
This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Yes, they're the father the devil. Keep going, because Esau's gonna lie, so you're gonna lie. And that money ain't worth it. Now we need that MOTB, man.
That's right.
We need that MOTB pushed. We got it.
Now being that they took the bag to preach, perverse doctrines, now when that MOTB comes, now are you gonna take that, to keep getting paid by Esau? Because you got a lot of camps that don't believe in the MOTB.
Or the camps that do believe it don't teach it.
Right.
When you know what I mean? Which I wouldn't be surprised if they try to teach something different on the Mark of the Beast. I wouldn't be surprised. Or they try to flip it and say we're not teaching it correctly, and they've always said it was the chip.
Wow.
This is the level that you're dealing with here. I know it can be vexing, but you're dealing with evil.
Yeah.
Evil doesn't fight fair.
Yeah. Evil is like a lot of a lot of what's the word? Reprobate mentality. Because there's no logic in wickedness. It says that there's no wisdom in wickedness.
Yep.
Back in John 8:44 it says, "And the lust of your father will ye do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own." And just like it said in 1 Timothy 4, it said, teaching doctrine, of lust, very perverse, itching ears, right? Fables. And it says, "For he is a liar and the father of it." You see? And there you go right there. That was it right there.
That's the time we in. Now, what were we reading?
It has Ezekiel 34 still.
Yeah, but finish that in Deuteronomy 20, brother.
Yeah. Verse 12. And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make war against thee.
Meaning they're not gonna lay down and just be a slave. Keep going.
Then thou shalt besiege it. And when the Lord thy power has delivered it unto thy hands, thou shalt smite every male therefore with the edge of the sword. But the women and the little ones and the cattle and all that is in the city, even all the spoil thereof, shalt thou take unto thyself, and thou shalt eat the spoil of thy enemies, which the Lord thy power has given thee.
So why would we take the women?
Right.
Why would we take women? You see? oh, that's a good thing. Someone called us a false prophet. That's good.
Yep.
That's actually, because what's that in Luke or
6.
John? Yeah, can you grab that?
Yeah,
Woe to them.
The
Wadiya Bashemel Shai. It said, woe to them when they speak well of you.
Yep.
So we just got called false prophets. But my question is, what if we prophesize falsely in?
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. This is the book of Luke 6 and verse, let's see here.
Is it 24?
First, I'll start 24. "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation."
Like them. They said that man got a G-Wagon off Sakari University.
Bro, a G-Wagon?
They said he got a G-Wagon. He loves that G, don't he?
Yeah, yep. It says, Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now.
Yeah, you got guys now that I remember watching years ago that would wear garments, teaching like Great Millstone. Now they're talking about all their not, what is it, banknote? Like when they, how much they got to pay for a car a month?
Car note.
Car note. So it's like now guys got houses and cars. You know what I mean? Hey, it's very telling. It's very telling.
Verse 25. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Yep.
Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you.
So they're not speaking well of us. They're calling us false prophets, grapists, you know?
Check this out. It says, for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
There you go. So these guys today, the Mr. Populars, all right, those are the false prophets.
Right.
So we got to take this on the chin.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's why a lot of people around us, they're not in the right, they're not in the right spirit if they can't see that too.
Right.
Like, oh, this is how the men of the Lord were treated. This is how the men of the Lord their relationship with the nation was. Jeremiah was put in prison. They always said, let's get Acts 7:51.
Yeah.
It said, what of your fathers, who have they not killed?
Right.
You know?
Jake called Yahweh Shai Beelzebub.
Yep.
You know?
Alazar said he's not to be worshipped. And it's just a lamb dinner.
I remember that. My bad.
No, it's all good. We get a couple more.
Come on.
It's been a different day. The video cutting in and out. You know?
This is Acts 7:51. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in the heart and ears. So they're uncircumcised in the mind. The Lord's not dealing with them.
Nope.
It says, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit as your fathers did, so do ye.
And they're doing that right now.
Because that's them coming back.
Yep.
You know, it says the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So what about the 2/3? What about the false prophets? Right?
So back then, Jake wouldn't let Jakes in because they thought they were heathens. And now Jake is saying we could let heathens in.
Come on, man.
These guys are through, bro. It's over for the t-shirt fringe Israelites. It's over for t-shirt fringe Israelites. You t-shirt fringe Israelites are done, man.
Yeah. Let's not forget the account when Phineas, he threw that javelin between that Jake and that Moabite, because the Jake brought the Moabite in the temple. You know, that's like what these Jakes are doing today. You trying to bring in heathens into, you know, this ministry. That's not in the scriptures.
All the popper.
Yeah.
A lot of times you got guys that will believe heathens could be saved because they popping a heathen woman. You just popping a heathen woman, bro. Relax.
Come on.
Relax. That nigga got a love demon on him. I'm in love when I'm alone in my room. Niggas got love demons on him, bro. You know? That's just, I mean, damn, she could love you, but now you letting this emotion cloud your judgment. Now you making decisions over the phone.
Oh, man.
Funny out here.
Verse 52, which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted?
Right.
And they have slain them which shewed before of the coming of the just one.
See?
Of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers.
And then they murdered Stephen after this statement.
Yep.
You know? But this is the level of Israelites you're dealing with. You're dealing with Israelites that are that have murdered prophets in their past lives. There's prophets that have been murdered in their past lives. So this thing is deadly serious, man. And all you're supposed to do is just stand on the scriptures.
Yeah.
Stand on for truth's sake. And it's so crazy out of all the camps, it would be Deacon Akan Hassad to now push that salvation could be for Gentiles. Heathen, actual heathens. Are you going back to Ezekiel?
I got a quick one.
Yep.
2 Chronicles 36, and I'm going to start at 14. Moreover, all the chief of the priests and the people transgressed very much after all the abominations of the heathen.
And you got chiefs and priests right now.
And polluted the house of the Lord, which he had hallowed in Jerusalem. It's holy. And the Lord power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending.
Don't do that. Yo, you shouldn't. Hey, the Lord said this. You know?
Because he had compassion on his people.
So soon that compassion, when we're not teaching no more, the Lord's taking the compassion off the table.
Ooh, man.
How you got to deal with it. You know, like how a cop We'll give you warnings.
Yeah.
You can leave. I'm telling you, you can leave. Then they don't want to leave. They're fucking,
For real.
Or like a bouncer. You ever see how a bouncer does it, Jake?
Yeah.
And when a bouncer get his hands on Jake,
Yeah.
Jake's feet leave the ground.
Shit, bro. For real.
I've seen them do rock bottoms on niggas.
They got spirits. You know,
Yeah,
they,
the
bro, he's a porter.
Yep.
You know? And they always big and tall, bro.
Yep. And black.
Come on. Hey, bro, like the Lord got a spirit in certain men out here. You know, like cops, because that's the authority. If a cop say, hey, man, you good, you go. But you got niggas that want to fight with the cop.
Defy it.
Come on, bro.
Speak evil of dignitaries, despise governments. You know? They called Apostle Paul a nigga.
Oh, my goodness.
That's where y'all at. And then you got Alizar trying to comment on brother's videos now like he's back in the fold. Nobody want to talk to you either, bro.
Yeah, man.
Y'all all can just stay over there, man. Stay away.
Filthy.
Yeah. Y'all all are filthy. Remember he said F High Priest Ariah?
Bro.
When he'd even, whether or not he was alive or had passed, but just speaking like that.
Yeah.
Like that don't even, like I would never even say that about like Bishop Nathaniel or something.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't talk about him like that. Now for scriptures, as far as, you know, the position they've been given and the samples they're setting is wrong. That's one thing to exhort, like, hey, you know, like if you're in this position, such and such, but to hear men speak like that, like as if they're talking to some 2/3 in the world is crazy, man.
Yeah. And it reads, 2 Chronicles 36 and 15. I'm sorry, 16. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, this is mockery.
Yeah.
Like them doing that slide. I was
Yeah.
like, this is like low-key mockery. You're like, because then Vocab took clips